you're never making it? Oh, Celestial. Your gameplay is tested in these following categories. Comment your Marvel username to be entered into the wheel. You will not be prioritized if you're not inside the Discord community. You're up. No mistakes in your support positioning. You made a mistake with your ultimate. You use your ultimate offensively, and you can do this, but you have to kill the enemy supports because the enemy supports double ulted, yes, so you got value from wasting their ultimates, but always try to kill the enemy supports first. But in this game is the exception because you baited out the enemy Invisible Woman ultimate and the Rock Raccoon ultimate with just one of your Invisible Woman ultimate. You went Squirrel Girl? Yuck! You are making a mistake with your positioning on Squirrel Girl. You pushed up a little ahead by using your jump straight into the enemy. Easy fix because Squirrel Girl can just stay in man and spam her nuts down lane. Make sure you're not pushing too far. You do not have to be the one touching the payload. Let your team do it for you while you poke the enemy with your nuts from far away. To clarify, your mistake is you're playing too close. You're as close to your tank in the front line. Back up. You also have some high ground angles. If you take an area right here like this bus or even just this corner area right here, you can spam your nuts into the enemy backline. The problem is you are under pressure with overtime coming in a few seconds. You want to touch the payload, but you're going to have to rely on your team to touch the payload so you, the nut thrower, can get value from spamming nuts onto the payload. You clearly made another mistake with your cooldown usage, trying to uppercut the Venom in mid-air. Now when the Venom is standing still, you dead-ass wish you had your uppercut, don't you? Just be a little patient. Another mistake was the enemy Namor was flanking, and you were aware of it at first, but you stood out in the open. Maybe you didn't know, maybe you did know, but you're dead. On heroes like Bucky, you don't have to stand in main. You can find a piece of cover right here and poke out from it, or a piece of high ground with your uppercut if you have no one to peel to. Your ultimate usage was pretty disciplined. Here, the enemy Invisible Woman just pops her ultimate, but you did not pop your ultimate because your attacking spawn was right behind you. And you saved your ultimate. Good stuff. Great time. You panicked on Squirrel Girl because you wanted to touch the payload. You do not need to touch the payload. Rely on your team. Back up so you don't die and protect your beautiful KD. You had the great idea with peeling, just poor execution on the Bucky. Slow down and wait for the Venom to actually die before you uppercut, not doing it in the midair. Great discipline and counter ult, and you baited out 2 of the support ults. Prioritize supports on DPS. Yerp.